I have dealt with chronic illness my whole life. I started developing chronic leg pain when I was very young. I told my doctors, but they brushed it off. Years of chronic pain that worsened and spread, more symptoms developing along the way, and I got nothing. Finally, after over 7 years of advocating for myself at the ripe age of 14 years old, I got an x-ray of my knees. That is when I got diagnosed with patella alta. Patella alta is when the patellas or kneecaps are higher than they are supposed to be. You can see it in these x-rays, and if you can't tell, this is my knee compared to a normal knee x-ray. That is when I started using a cane, which I still use to this day when needed. Another thing I use to help with this is knee braces. They help a ton with patella stabilization and balance. To put these on properly, I have to push my kneecaps down into a more stable position. I have to do this a few times throughout the process since they want to keep moving up. Unfortunately, by the time I got diagnosed with patella alta, it was too late. Years of untreated pain was too much for my body to handle, and a year later, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which entails a huge variety of symptoms. A new type of therapy I've been using to help with pain management is massage therapy. I started just recently with my friend Mason, who is a masseuse. It is not only great for my pain, but it's also very affirming since Mason, a fellow chronically ill person, is so in tune with my body. Getting massage therapy from a friend who I trust and a person who knows what it's like to have chronic pain and other symptoms like me makes the experience relaxing and comfortable. But as if it all wasn't enough to deal with already, in June of this year, I fell and hit my head, resulting in a concussion. It's been months since my original injury, yet I still suffer the side effects since I developed post-concussion syndrome. Another thing I developed from my concussion is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV. I now go to vestibular therapy here, which is also where I used to go for regular physical therapy. BPPV is a type of vertigo that causes the feeling of the world spinning and only occurs in certain positions. The cause of it is tiny calcium crystals coming loose from their normal location in the ear. In vestibular therapy, basically what they do is move you all around in specific motions and make you dizzy in order to get those crystals back in place. Since the eyes are connected to the inner ears, my vestibular therapist uses a headset that tracks my eye movements, which tells her what's happening in my inner ears. When I am moved into a lying position, I feel the world start to spin, and that is when you can see my eyes spasming. Although slightly uncomfortable, vestibular therapy has helped out a lot with dizziness and balance issues. These things just scratch the surface of what I do to treat my symptoms. Chronic illness affects my life every day, but I want to make it clear that it has not ruined my life. I love my life and I love myself.